Vim tab size when hitting and when auto-indent applies. I decided to change my tab size from 4 to 2, because why not?
Anyone else who wants to look at the code can surely use their preferences. However, a question.
If I hit the tab key, it inserts 2, but Vim's auto-indent is still putting 4.
What do I change to make that 2?
Another unrelated question, which indent style is best for C and similar languages?
I have been using 1 tablespoon, but there are so many to choose from.
Are any of them more professional or preferred?
Try setting shift width to the same value as tab stop. Better yet, if you're using a recent enough version of Vim, set shift width to 0 and it will default to whatever tab stop is set to.
Vim indentation options. Vim mainly uses 3 settings as for the indenting size. Tab stop, TS. When Vim encounters a tabulation in a file you're opening, it displays the tab as TS, spaces, C tab stop help, or type, column help tab stop, in Vim. Soft tab stop, SDS. When you're editing a file and press the tab key, Vim uses this setting to define the width of the inserted tabulation, see soft tab stop help, or type, column help soft tab stop, in Vim. Shift width, SW, the number of spaces Vim uses when indenting, either using auto-indent stuff or the usual NGT semicolon NGT, and LT semicolon and LT, commands. As Heptite noticed, this is what you were looking for in this particular case. And recent versions of Vim indeed allow you not to define this option. Shift width would then take the value defined by tab stop. Quite handy, see shift width help. Example. So for instance, if you use the following settings, these would produce the following behavior. Inserting a tabulation in the file would produce an indenting 4 spaces wide. As your tab stop is set to 2, this would actually be the equivalent of 2 tabulations. This is fairly easy to check, just use the list and listjars options to display tabulations. If you indent a line using NGT semicolon NGT, the indentation would be 8 spaces wide, hence, the equivalent of 4 tabulations, based on tab stop value, same as above. Vim indentation recommendations, from Vim documentation. From tab stop help, column help tab stop, in Vim. I personally use mainly the second solution, with 2 spaces wide tabulations.